Let's talk about missing. Missing food you used to eat and things you used to wear.
Ja, okay.
Für ihn zum Fahren.
Ja. Was ist denn der Louis? So my trainee prepared some even vegan pizza for me. There are different toppings for the others, but the dough is vegan, right?
Yes.
And see, those are the other toppings. And I'm very grateful for that. Thank you, Laura.
You're welcome.
Immer dein Bild kaputt machen, ja?
It's time for some vegan lunch. It's super yummy.
Dann ist es doch auch gut, Mama. Aber du gibst es nicht Emilian.
Nein, geh deine Hände mit.
Today I want to show you how to prepare zucchini noodles with a fresh tomato sauce. This dish is especially in honor for my friend Giusj, who donated the garlic. And just a teaspoon. The oat milk is totally optional. I just found it to look more creamy with it inside. Just use any spiralizer of your choice. This one is manual and you have to be careful not to cut off your finger. If your tomatoes weren't ripe enough, like mine, you can certainly add some tomato paste, like the concentrated stuff, to make it more tastier. Yes, this dish is almost raw and cold and maybe not that suitable for fall. For me, minimalist living also means dyeing your hair yourself, or at least get the help from your mother or a friend and save those 20 to 80 bucks. As you can see, there's more granola in the making. This time I used apple and cinnamon. If you have an omnivore partner, just cook a vegan base and then he can modify it himself or herself. Let's talk about missing. Missing food you used to eat and things you used to wear. Somehow it seems most vegans do not miss the taste of meat or fish, and they threw out all their things which contain animal products or were tested on animals. Well, I have to admit that I'm not disgusted by steak or sushi or eggs. Taste-wise, I could still eat it. And I do sometimes miss my favorite sausage or salmon nigiri. And I did not sell my leather jackets, my handbag, my cashmere pullovers and so on. Why? Because the damage is already done. A defenseless and innocent being has lost its life due to my former purchase. Would I do it again? No, certainly not. But this is my way, honoring its death and before I would throw out those things, I would rather sell them in order to make people avoid buying new stuff. I guess it would be easier if I would feel sick to my stomach when I smell barbecue or see a soft-boiled egg. But at the moment it still remains tempting. But would I eat it? No, of course not. Because I do not want to contribute to the suffering of the animals and to the destruction of our planet anymore. And because I have done enough unhealthy to this body for many years. But it must be okay to admit it can be hard. Nothing is purely black or white, and every decision has its consequences. Becoming vegan has changed my life 180 degrees to the better. But I also lost things and habits I liked. But if we want to educate about veganism correctly, we also need to mention that it can be difficult and hard sometimes. But it's all worth the effort. This I can assure you. This was just my honest opinion about the matter, and please let me know if I'm not the only one out there who feels the same. Thank you so much for listening, and I'm looking forward to your honest comments. And do not forget, live and let live.